Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new.
Despertar.
What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
Adiós, Makoto. Qué bonita animación. Las animaciones de este juego son bien... Wow. Dejan el plano de la conciencia y le cuentan todo.
So
Achai.
the A of the present planted the sacred sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
Momento. Entonces la razón del por qué ella... Estamos en una paradoja, ¿no? Por lo que entiendo es que ella no supo en qué momento el árbol de Sakura floreció. Pero resulta que el árbol de Sakura la plantó en el futuro. No, la plantó ahora. Para plantarla en el pasado. Y cuando ella regresó a Inazuma fue cuando el árbol apareció. Me duele la cabeza. En ese lugar ocurrían cosas increíbles. El tiempo avanza y retrocedía al mismo tiempo.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean. Perhaps a higher power really was involved in all of this. But whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all. Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness, but unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No, but I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
Exacto.
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Now we see who's pulling the strings.
Ahora entiendo por qué el árbol parece un zorro. Ella es un espíritu zorro. Entonces ella lo apodó a como ella le dio en gana. Ay, mico.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted.
Era broma.
We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today.
Es por el cuidado de los Kitsune, que son zorros.
And obviously I played my part too.
Así que lo sí modificaste
It's
el
fair
árbol.
to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
¿Eso importa?
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Bueno,
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
quizás eso quería decir la Shogun con es cosa del destino.
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside, so it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Ok.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan.
Era bien inteligente, ¿eh?
It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day.
Así que Makoto era el cerebro. Y Ei eran los músculos, por así decirlo. Pero si era tan inteligente, ¿por qué fue a esa batalla ella sola? Tenía sentido que fueran las dos. Hey, tú también has tenido un papel muy importante en todo esto.
I just planted a seed.
Tanto tu determinación como la suya fueron indispensables.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing.
Puede que este último paso haya sido fácil, pero requiere el esfuerzo de todos. Este último paso fue fruto de un gran esfuerzo conjunto. La causa y el efecto se convirtieron, pero tu papel fue importante. A pesar de todo, jugaste un importante papel en todo esto. Un segundo.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing.
Quizás Paimon será el final boss.
Great minds think alike,
¿Será?
I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days?
No le gustó eso.
Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree
Really?
¿En serio?
Huge
Voy a
news!
quitar la cierre de fronteras.
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
Pero de los desafíos también nacen nuevas oportunidades.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, Traveler! Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm? You know, the one that the giant pillar smashed into. Hyman took a quick peek before we left last time. There was some kind of light coming from inside.
Okay.
Don't you think that's a little strange? Oh, so you've been wondering about that too, huh? Now that we have some time on our hands, let's go and take another look.
Ok, terminamos con una de las submisiones necesarias para el evento. Ahora nos falta la otra. Creo que solo nos falta una, creo. Eso seguro solo llega cuando llegan a sacar Genshin Impact 2. ¿Tú crees que irán a sacar una secuela? Yo realmente no lo creo. Tal vez sería un Genshin Impact 2 después de todo lo sucedido en Genshin Impact este. Porque este juego todavía no está terminado. Todavía faltan muchas cosas por hacer. Que todavía faltan conocer a los demás áreas y dioses. Así que no creo que... No creo que vayan a terminar con Genshin tan rápido. ¿Están seguros que me hace falta otra misión? Sí. Intermedio acto 2, senderos peligrosos. Ok. Será infinito mientras haya money como Santa Claus. ¿Tú crees? ¿Eso es un pase de temporada? No, esas son misiones secundarias. Son misiones de personajes.
Whoa. Well, this place is just as creepy as Paimon remembers it. If it wasn't for our little investigation, Paimon wouldn't ever come anywhere near this place.
El pase de temporada es este. Este es el pase de temporada, que no lo he comprado y no pienso comprarlo. Esos son solo misiones de secundarias de personajes. Que como ves, algunas veces son necesarias hacerlas para hacer eventos.
Oh,
Ah,
Traveler
Jan
and Paimon?
Fei.
I didn't expect to see
¿Qué
you
haces tú
two
aquí?
here.
Yanfei? Shouldn't you be at
Va a
work
tomar
in
agua.
Longway Harbor? What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere?
Well, to be perfectly honest, this case is a little out of the ordinary. In fact, this is the first time I've ever witnessed the bottom of the chasm. Oh, but before I forget, could you do me a favor, please? If anyone happens to ask about me or my present whereabouts, just tell them you haven't seen me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Jan Fei, no me digas que...
No, it's not like that. Look, it's quite a long story. So if you could, please
Pues
just cover
dígame.
for me. I'll see you later.
Pero-
Hey! knows? What in Tibet was that all about? I'm starting to feel nervous all of a sudden. Do you think she did something illegal and now she's gone into hiding here? Or maybe something super scary happened?
No lo creo, después de todo Yanfei es asesora
Don't be
legal.
so naive! The world is complicated these days, you know. We should be prepared for the worst. If something really did happen, we might find ourselves becoming our accomplices. Oh, what a dilemma. Should we really cover for her?
Paimon, la única ingenua y complicada aquí eres tú. Oh,
hey, you over there!
Ito
Yeah,
y
you!
Shinobu.
Someone's coming! But that voice sounds pretty familiar.
Ah, it's you two. So, what are you two doing in a place like this, huh? Wait, don't tell me. You're on vacation.
Pero si es el único e inimitable Ito.
I must say, you two are looking pretty good. Things been going your way lately? Cause I have been doing amazing.
Si tú lo dices.
Ito? Who's that behind you?
Sí, ¿quién es ella?
Hey there, I'm with the Arataki gang. Kuki Shinobu. Nice to meet you.
Miembro de la banda Arataki.
Right, I almost forgot she was back there. Let me introduce you to Shinobu, the pride and joy of the Arataki
¿En
gang.
qué momento tenías una waifu escondida,
Another member of Ito's gang!
Let me
¿Por qué
tell
no
you,
la
she's one of
presentaste antes?
Hanamizaka's best and brightest, so of course she's in the gang. Shinobu takes care of practically everything in the Arataki gang. She can protect you guys too, you know.
A friend of the boss is a friend of mine.
Quiero
You must be the
explicaciones.
traveler in Paimon.
Yep. Nice to meet you too, Shinobu.
Es un placer, Shinobu.
The pleasure's mine. I have a feeling that we'll be working together
gran
soon
placer.
enough.
So, Ito, if she's the one that takes care of everything in the gang, then doesn't that kind of make her the gang's real boss?
La verdad, sí.
Are you kidding? Of course I'm the boss. To the four corners of Teyvat, there is only one boss of Hanamizaka's legendary Arataki gang, me.
Okay. Paimon gets the dynamic now. A useless boss with an ultra-capable subordinate.
Hey, you know what? Forget it. The average person couldn't possibly understand the dynamics of the Arataki gang. As the leader, I can't let myself stoop down to your level. Anyway, have you seen a pink-haired legal, mage lady? Wears a goofy hat, knows everything kinda short.
Paimon tiene razón. Si ella es el segundo al mando que está al mando de toda la pandilla, quiere decir que eres solo líder por tener el título.
Uh-oh.
Her name's Yanfei. She's a legal advisor from Liyue. I thought perhaps you two would know her.
Tal vez.
Oh, no. We haven't seen her. We don't know this person at all.
No tienes remedio, Paimon.
Aha, so you have seen her.
No, what gave you that idea? Paimon didn't say anything.
Te delataste, Paimon.
Oh, look at you getting all antsy. Seems I was able to get to the truth after all.
When someone is lying, their eyes often start wandering subconsciously. Anyway, don't worry. I assure you we don't have any ill intentions.
So, you guys know Yanfei?
Well, she, kinda saved my life, so yeah, you could say we've met.
She saved your life? Wait, hold on. What are you two doing in the chasm anyway?
Lo siento, Paimon es un poco lenta a veces.
You know that the Sakoku decree has been lifted recently in Inazuma, right?
¿Eh?
Well, Shinobu wanted to come to Liyue and pick up her graduation certificate. I came along because it's safer to travel in numbers.
Certificado de graduación. ¿De qué? ¿Qué certificado de graduación requiere que vayas afuera de tu país?
Graduation certificate? Did you study in Liyue?
Yes, I studied law at the Tongwen Academy in Liyue.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the Sakoku decree was implemented just when I was home visiting my family before
Estudió
graduation.
Derecho en
So I'm a
Liyue.
few years late getting my graduation certificate.
Un ninja que es un abogado. No había oído eso. Parece interesante.
We were taking care of some errands in Liyue, and the boss got tangled up with some Millilith while we were standing in a line. He was about to get arrested when, luckily, Yenfei happened to be walking past and helped us out.
Yep, if it wasn't for her, our trip to Liyue would have ended with me and the slammer. So, you know, I just wanted to do something nice to show my heartfelt gratitude. But she said she didn't need my help with anything. I thought there was a chance she might run into trouble here on her own, so I followed her here. Yeah, just in case she needs me to come leaping to her rescue.
Así que lo obligas a que acepte tu ayuda, ¿eh?
No, it's not like that at all. Look, I just wanted to protect her, okay? She looked like she was in a hurry, so I thought she must be out doing something important. People can get into trouble when they're out in the world dealing with serious business, you know? I'm just being considerate, really.
Traveler.
Shinobu me está guiñando un ojo.
That way.
A lo mejor quiere que distraiga a Ito. Oh, ya fue por ahí.
Ah, great, thanks. I'll go after her. Shinobu, time to roll. Fear not, my savior. Ito's coming to your rescue.
¿Por qué?
Appreciate the help. Until next time.
¿Por qué ayudó?
Traveler, did you just send Ito the wrong way on purpose? Huh. Shinobu seemed pretty sharp. Paimon doesn't think you can pull one on her like that.
De hecho, ella fue la que sugirió
Or
eso.
maybe she knows that Ito can be a big nuisance, so she's trying to stop him from bothering Yanfei. Oh, if that's the case, then wow, she really knows how to call the shots.
Paimon.
Well, at least this way nobody will be bothering Yanfei. If we run into her again later, we should let her know that we helped her out.
Algo que he notado de Paimon es que hay veces en las cuales ella actúa de alguien como que no es muy listo. Pero hay otras situaciones en las cuales es muy inteligente.
Alright, now let's go take a look at the crash site from last time.
No me quedo, ¿cómo es posible que haya llegado a esa conclusión con tan solo tan poca información? Pero a la vez es como que no pareces tan lista. Quiere que vaya allá. ¿Tú crees porque se sabe el guión? Tramposos. Ok, hacia abajo. Ahí estás, Yanfei.
Look, Yanfei is here too. Hey, Yanfei, we sent away the people that were following you.
Oh, good. Thanks a lot. The guy with the weird outfit seemed super outgoing. Normally I don't mind making friends, but I've got work to do today.
Okay.
Huh? So what kind of work are you doing in a place like this? Aw, don't tell Paimon you're thinking about becoming an adventurer too.
Well, as a legal advisor, sometimes I also have to travel in person. I came to the chasm to deal with a will.
Okay. ¿Un testamento?
That's right. I found a will inside an old book. I'm guessing it was left by someone of great importance. It appears he lost a magical device and wished to retrieve it.
Paimon didn't know legal advisors have to deal with that kind of thing.
Tampoco.
What a job!
Will execution is also part of my work as a legal advisor. Of course, cases like this are quite rare. The chasm